Hello and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Brian. I'm an English antique dealer living in Normandy, France. I'm just going to show you a few of the things that we bought this week to put on our site. So a few of the things we bought on our travels in Normandy this week. So here we go, let's have a look. So as you can see, this lovely old bottle has an acid etched label to the front. It's got a lovely green tollware lid, which is quite unusual. You often see them in red, but to see green, we've never seen a green one. That's quite interesting. There are a few old labels still on the back here, you can see, browned with age. And there we've left them in, we could have got them off, but we've left them there, part of its history. So that's a lovely old bottle. That should be going up onto the site this week. Now we've got a little tip for you with this next bottle. This is again a little pharmacy bottle, but it's got its stopper here, glass stopper. Now a good test with anything, whether it's decanter or an old glass pharmacy bottle like this, or perfume bottles, you want to know if the stopper is original to the piece. You put it in there and give it a little gentle twist, and then pull up with the stopper, keeping your hand underneath in case of accidents. That's a good way of telling if that is original to the pot. But obviously be very careful in people's antique shops. You don't want to be smashing decanters all over the floor. But that's quite a good little tip for finding out if the stopper is original. Okay, the next piece we're going to show you is this lovely old, again, early 20th century jardinière. It's got a zinc lining, very French in its style, and it's repoussé work. I mean, if you've heard of repoussé is when, in this case, you've got brass, sheets of brass, and the pattern is formed from pushing from behind. So that is how the pattern is formed on that piece. And that is a lovely old bit in this sort of old, say, 18th century style, but certainly not that old. It's going to be around the Edwardian period, around 1910, that sort of period, I would say. But a lovely old jardinière with a zinc liner intact. It has a very slight wobble on it, which pieces with 4 feet tend to have. Even know that things with 3 feet, like three-legged tables, always stand still. So always things with 4 tend to develop a wobble over the years. But still a beautiful piece, and that should be going up on the site very soon. The next piece we have here is an old doctor's bag. This will probably date around 1910, 1920. Remember the good old days? You probably do, Tracy, when the doctor used to come round to the house with his bag. Well, that's an old doctor's bag, and it's in leather. It's in quite good condition. Now these open with, they have these little locks on here, and then you have the, every time these things get me, there, pull that sideways and opens like this. And it doesn't have a key with it. It's very rare to ever find them with a key. It's in quite good order. It's got a bit of a stain down here where the Dr. Foster has spelt a bit of medicine many years ago, so a little bit of a stain. But these are very popular. We've sold quite a few over the years. Very popular with steampunks who like that look with their sort of Victorian sort of costume and such like. So yeah, a nice tidy bag. Hard to find in good condition. Normally the handles are falling off, they're ripped. But yeah, not a bad one, that. Quite a nice old doctor's bag. Okay, here we have a lovely old French liqueur bottle, liqueur decanter. This would probably originally had a glass stopper in the top. That's no longer with us. But this is such a beautiful piece. You chose this, Tracy, didn't you? You like this?
Yeah, I like that.
Lovely piece. It's got gilt decoration on here, and that's wisteria, correct? Wisteria, yes. It's a lovely old piece. It has almost, I think, a Roman sort of look to it. It's not Roman, but a lovely old bottle. And you can, of course, use this. All these antiques, well, apart from the pharmacy bottle, which you've got to be a bit careful with, but these sort of pieces, you can use them. No problem at all. It's still very, very usable. Okay, so that's that piece. The next little piece we have is what is known as a benetier, a holy water font. And this is in Paris porcelain, and you have your holy water in the little font at the bottom. Got a couple of holes there where you hang it on the wall, and it hangs in your home. I think often it's in the hallway. Little holy water font, really charming little bit. I bought this at a sale in a place called Agon-Coutonville. I got a free pass at the weekend. I was allowed out on my own, wasn't I, Tracy?
Mm.
And I went to a car boot sale vide grenier to begin with at a place called Montesson, just above Coutances, but that was wasn't great. I bought a few bits, not too bad, but then I thought I'd go on to this antique fair. It's a bit more expensive. We've been a couple of times. It's down on the sea. It's about every month. But it is a little bit more pricey than the boot sales, the vide greniers. But I did okay. It was well worth going. I bought that and a few other little pieces. I visited a little chapel on my journey, and I'm going to splice that video into this to show you the little chapel that I visited on the way. So for now, that is it.
Sorry, did you say you're going to splice it in?
No, you're going to splice it in. I think I've spoken enough today. So with that, I shall finish. We'll splice in the video at the end of my little chapel visit. And I hope you enjoyed our video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Just thought I'd stop and show you this little chapel church that's on between Coutances and Agon-Coutonville. Very nice little dinky chapel. It's a bit noisy because it's right near the road. Lovely hydrangeas there, out in bloom. Such a cute little stone building. It is open. Wow. I think I have been in here before with Tracy. Tracy in the past, a long time ago. There you are, it's lovely. Tiny little chapel. Right. Don't know if they have a collection box here somewhere. If you want to put something in. I presume it must be down here. There's nothing in there, but it looks like a money box. It's got the candles next to it. I'm going to have to presume that is the money box. Put something in there as a donation. Yeah, cute little place. Just thought I'd show you that on my way home from the Bracunt Fair. To look round the back. It's obviously well kept. It's been repointed at some point in time. It must have been here a very long time. Let's go and have a look at the information board and see what that says about it. Chapel aux Jaquettes. '" 15th century chapel. Wow, that is old. Just a cute little place. Right, I'm off now to the boulangerie, see if I can get a couple of pain au chocolat. So we can have that with our coffee when I get home. So let's see if the old banger will make it home. See you later.